Okay people, this is himself, and in this video I'm going to show you strategies for wall splatting with King. I'm not going to cover every single move because there's so many and not all of them are practical. Instead, I'm going to show you the ones which I think are the most useful. First off, we have F plus 2-1. This is 15 frames, safe on block and a natural combo. However, the second hit is duckable when the first hit is blocked. It can be delayed, but when you do this, it's no longer natural. Next up we have F+4, which I think is one of his best options. It's 18 frames, so not exactly a fast move, but it is safe, it's mid and it's tracking. This is important because people will often sidestep to try and get away from the wall, but this move will screw them over without you getting punished if it's blocked. On top of that, F+4 will also low crush from the 9th frame. That means that if someone uses a low jab or a low wake up kick after getting knocked down at the wall, you'll just jump right over them. Unfortunately, you can't punish the recovery kick, but you don't get hit either, so not so bad. The last standing attack I want to talk about is the rage drive down back 1+2. This is 20 frames, but it will give you this high launch so you can get more damaging wall combos. It's also +8 on block and puts them into a crouch. What this means is that if they follow up with a well standing 4, and F+4 will be uninterruptible. You'll see that here. There. Let's take a look at his while standing moves. The best one is while standing 2-2. This is 14 frames, mid and tracking. It's also a natural combo. The second hit is -12 on block, but it can be delayed. Sadly, when you do this, it's no longer a natural combo. Next up is while standing 3. This is 16 frames and high. So you might ask, why would you ever use this over while standing 2-2? Well, the thing is, it's 0 on block, and because it's such a rarely used move, people might not be aware of that. So they might respond with a jab, and that's where you can sidestep or duck and punish. So it's more of a setup move. The last while standing move I want to talk about is while standing 1+2. This is 18 frames and -10 on block. It's unlikely that there'll be many loads that you're punished with this, but the redeeming factor is that it gets you this high wall splat like the rage drive. So just like it, you can do more damaging wall combos. There's 3 more tools I want to cover. These are all non-splat, they're non-wall splatting moves, but they can be very useful. The first is the execution drop, which is up +1/+2. I think Namco put this move in the game primarily for wall splatting. It's short range, but it is a 1+2 break, and you can do it out of crouch and crouch dash. And if your back is to the wall, you can hold back to have King throw the opponent the other way. This does half the damage, but you'll be turning the tables on them. So good stuff there. Second move is counter hit push, which is forward neutral 1+2. This move itself is not a wall splatter and doesn't do any damage, but it's 0 on block, it's +7 on hit, and it's +18 on counter hit. That means on hit, F+2-1 is uninterruptible, and on counter hit, it's guaranteed. So definitely want to consider when you're a step or 2 away from your opponent. The third and final move is the chest bump F+1/+2. This is mid and 17 frames, but the key thing is that it's +3 on block. When that happens, I like to follow up with either the executioner drop or 2-1. Both of these are uninterruptible, and the second part of 2-1 will catch anyone ducking. If 2-1 is blocked, you're safe at -2, so not so bad. And that brings this video to a close. If I had to summarize, I'd say use F+4 while standing 2-2 and the execution drop up +1/+2. The others are just useful extras. There is one more move which is sidestep 2. However, some weird things happen with that, so I'm saving it for another video. I will be following this up with a video that covers wall combos, so keep your eyes peeled for that. If you enjoyed what you saw, then give me a like and subscribe for more. If you think I've got something wrong and missed something out, then say so in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the future.